Hi, welcome to 𝐂𝐤 Academy. Let's start our lesson with budgeting. How do you calculate your budget properly? You must first determine how much money you have available to invest in stocks. This is the money you have available to pay for items, shipping, import duties, and taxes at the moment. If you have a limited budget, you'll need to set aside money for things like software, Amazon account subscription fees, the cost of receiving samples from suppliers, inspection services in China, brand creation, logo and packaging design, trademark registration fees, and product photography fees. You'll need a reserve of roughly £500 to cover everything. For example, if your entire budget is £1,000, you must subtract £500 for these other charges, leaving you with £500 of purchasing power. Keeping software expenses low, not completing inspections in China, finding a cheaper designer for logo and packaging designs, not registering a trademark right away, using lower quality product photography services, or doing it yourself for free are all ways to budget your £500. You may reduce that figure to £200 to £300 by optimizing these costs. It will be impossible to go lower than that while maintaining the degree of quality required to develop a successful Amazon product offer. Cutting these expenditures is not a good idea because you need to invest money to earn money. It's a good idea to save up those last few £100s as time goes on, because all of your expenses won't happen in a day, but rather over the course of 1 to 3 months. If you have a full-time job, you can either save £100 a month or locate another source of income, such as selling old items on eBay. In any case, it's a good idea to set aside roughly £500 for extra expenses. Subtract this amount from your current cash flow to arrive at a budget only for stock purchases. If you have £1,500 available, for example, take all £500, leaving you with a £1,000 stock budget. The other thing is that you must know how many units of the product you are allowed to purchase. Let's stick with China for the rest of the course because that's where the majority of the products will come from. The main principle is to purchase goods directly from manufacturers rather than wholesalers or trading firms. In today's internet retailing environment, you simply cannot afford to buy stock from a middleman when everyone else is buying directly from manufacturers at the lowest possible price. Of course, you are free to do as you please. However, if you want to be competitive and keep good margins, you should buy directly from manufacturers, as they will give you the best deal. It's not just about the price. When you work directly with the manufacturer, you can request customizations, different branding options, modifications in materials, packaging, and many more. Well, working directly with manufacturers, however, has one downside. They will request significant minimum order quantities or known as MOQ. It will be around 500 units on average for low-priced goods, sometimes even 1,000. In some cases, you may be able to get it down to 300 or less. However, when dealing with a manufacturer, expect to place a large order in order to get the best possible price. To keep shipping costs per unit low, you should order hundreds of units at a time. You can't expect to make a profit if you buy 10 items and ship them via courier. It's not how it works because you have to buy in bulk and ship in bulk to get the low-cost price. This is how you can buy something in China for £5 and sell it on Amazon for £20 by buying and shipping in bulk. The difficulty is that if you choose the wrong product for your purchasing power, you will be unable to satisfy suppliers' minimum order quantities and, as a result, will be unable to source the products at a reasonable price. This could destroy everything you've done in terms of research and leave you with no choice. Nevertheless, abandoning that product concept and starting again from the beginning. Now, Let's talk about the best guidelines for aligning your budget and your maximum selling price. Number 1. Consider products that sell for a maximum of £5 on Amazon if your budget is less than £500. Number 2. The maximum price on Amazon should be £10 if your budget is between £500 and £1,000. Number 3. The maximum price on Amazon should be £15 if your budget is between £1,000 and £2,000. Number 4. The maximum price on Amazon should be £20 if your budget is between £2,000 and £3,000. Number 5. The maximum price on Amazon should be £50 if your budget is between £5,000 and £10,000. Lastly, number 6. If your budget exceeds £10,000, you can set no price limitations and be open to any product idea at any price range. The lower the minimum order quantity, the lower the price of the item, but you still want it to be high, at least 100 units, to save money on shipping. Again, these are simply basic principles because there are times when you may get more done with less. However, you must be practical. Don't expect to find products that sell for £50 on Amazon inexpensively enough to earn a profit on a £1,000 budget. That won't be possible because you won't be able to purchase enough units at a reasonable price. Of course, there's nothing keeping you from spending a larger portion of your money on less expensive things. In fact, you should strive for it, because achieving the MOQ is one thing. However, if you can double or triple that minimum order, you'll have real bargaining power when it comes to getting the greatest price, the best terms, the cheapest custom packaging, and so forth. You don't have to spend your entire money on the costliest goods available. In fact, you should do the opposite. Let's say you have a £5,000 budget and want to purchase 1,000 pieces of an item that costs simply £10 on Amazon. A relatively large order always equals a lower pricing, reduced custom packaging costs, and reduced shipping costs per item. Is this to say that if you only have a budget of £500 or £1,000, you won't be able to spot anything to sell? No, not at all. You will almost certainly need to devote more time to product research. Yes, but on a limited budget, you can still find very good and profitable products to sell. What you'll do is focus on products under £10 that can be purchased in China for $1, $2, or even less. There are products that can be purchased on Alibaba for 50 cents and sold on Amazon for £5 or £6, resulting in very good returns. Of course, you cannot expect to make thousands of dollars in profit in the first few months. That is simply not going to happen if your budget is only £500. But if you can make a few £100 profit on that per month, you'll have £1,000 in a few months, then repeat the process and you'll have £2,000 in another months. Reinvesting all profits back into stock is the only approach for those with little budgets to expand their business and capital. To boost the growth process, add more money from your day job as time goes on. It all boils down to your determination and how much you want this to succeed. Some people work part-time in the evenings or on weekends to increase their income and invest in stocks or start a business. So, yes, you do have a variety of choices. Congratulations! You've just completed this topic. See you in the next lesson.